Okay, we are in Parak Vav, and Pasuk Hey in Sefer Yehoshua. Interesting points to make over here. Hashem is talking to Yehoshua over here, and he says, "V'haya b'mshoich b'keren hayoivil, b'shamachem es kol hashoifer yariu kol am trua gadol." You continue to blow the shofar, the horn, and when you're going to hear the voice, it's going to be a long blow. V'naflu chaymas ha'ir tachteha, and the wall of the Yericho will miraculously collapse. It will fall. Va'alu ha'am ish negdo. And then you could go straight after them, straight ahead at the people. So there's a lot to say over here. First of all, the Gemara in Brachos on Nun Daled says that something miraculous happened. Not only did the wall fall, but it got absorbed into the ground. Because if it wouldn't have gotten absorbed into the ground, it would have been so difficult to cross through all the rubble because the wall was that big and it had a lot of depth to it also. Let's focus on something else. The Radak addresses a question. He says, Yesh Ishol. Could I ask the following question? Beis Rachav Shahaya B'choima. Im Namar Ki Nafel. V'nitzla Hiyu Beis Aviyah. Zelo Yitakin. We know that Rachav's house from already Perek Beis Pasuk Tes Vav was on the wall of Yericho. So if the whole wall fell down, which it did, so how did she get saved? Her and everyone in the house. The Radak said, don't answer that a miracle occurred. Kim haya neis kazeh. If there was a miracle that occurred, haya misaper also kosov. The pasuk would have mentioned such a miraculous event. So it can't be that a miracle occurred that caused her survival and existence. The Odin, furthermore, the pasuk says, "Ba'u beis ha'isha zoyna v'hotziu misham es ha'isha. Niro ki abayis hayakayim v'lo yinafel." The pasuk specifies that they came to the house of the woman who was the zona, aka Rachav's house, and you could remove her from there. So it appears that the house didn't fall, it remained intact. So the Radak, due to these questions, is forced to provide a tremendous insight over here. This is approach number one of what happened to Rachav. Tremendous chiddush, tremendous insight. Aval hanira be'enai, it appears in my eyes, says the Radak, ki lo naflo kol chomas ha'ir. The entire wall didn't fall. The wall surrounded Yericho from all four sides. Specifically, one of four of the walls fell, aka the wall that was facing the Jewish camp. And then va'olu ha'am ish negdu beis rachav haisa b'choyma metzad acher. And that's when, according to the Radak, that's the wall that they went through. Rachav's house was on another side, though. Mashakasav tachteh shin roitzelomer shin nivlu b'kod tachas ha'aretz. Mimenu ma'ara pnei ha'aretz l'zikarnanes. That which the pasuk says it fell from under it, that's referring to it got absorbed in its place. Like we said before, that's basically the Gemara in Brachos. It got absorbed. So this is one approach that the Radak is taking. There's a Vilna Gaon. The Gra offers a second explanation. This is back in Perek Beis, Pasuk Tes Vav. And he says, she had two houses. There was one that was in the wall and connected to the wall. And that's how she would let her clients in and out from the window over there with the rope. Right? Then there's another one. Another house that she had with her family. One was like a business, one was like an office, so to say. And the one was another house. Im b'nei mishpachto b'shas nefilus choim ha'ir b'beis ha'davach l'choim v'chin kishenaf l'choim anishar beis ha'kayim. So therefore she had one out of two of her houses which remained after the wall fell. So that is the Vilna Gaon's approach. Answer number three, the Mesilas HaNaviim, back on our pasuk, relates this Vilna Gaon. And then he quotes in Beis over here, Reb Yehoshua Eibshit says that this was a miraculous, a miracle. This was a miracle that her house didn't get touched. It was miraculous. Then he puts in parentheses, the Radak doesn't like this approach because of his question that the pasuk would have mentioned it. I don't know. I was thinking, I don't know if this is a legit fourth answer, but why can't you just say that she had one house and just one wall of her house fell down? I mean, every single house has four walls to it, so the house is still able to stand, just one wall wasn't there. I don't know. Perhaps it's an answer. I don't know. It's maybe a little too simplistic, but I like the answer. I think it could actually make sense. Now, I just want to take this opportunity to say a few points that I forgot last time on the previous pasuk, and this is very important. So to mention, you have the I actually just want to add, last time we were talking about a lot of seven hakafas that they made. They circled around the city. There's a lot of seven. The kala circles around the chus, and the bride circles around the groom under a chuppah, the canopy at a wedding seven times. There's a lot of seven days of the week, etc. I'm going to link over here a shir that I gave right before Hoshana Rabbah, which has to do a lot of details between what is the significance between Hoshana Rabbah, all the seven hakafas that we make have to do. It all goes back to Yericho. What's the significance? I don't need to repeat this year again, so I'm going to link it. I'm also going to add it to the playlist, and it has to do directly with what we're doing. It's amazing how it ties in so beautifully. I tied it and I just typed it up, added it to my notes. It's going to be published when the Sefer gets published. So you should make sure to watch that one because it really ties in nicely. All right, so next time we will continue.